Halloween brings the joy of trick-or-treating for kids and the temptation of candy for adults. So what's so bad about our sugary snacks, and are they really treats or subtly tricking us to want even more? Evolution has hardwired every single person on this planet to want sugar. This is how we've survived for millennia. The trick of this treat is that not only is sugar readily available in our culture, it's now highly processed and concentrated. Sugar slows down our metabolism and turns on our fat storage switch. The food industry designs processed foods to get us hooked and uses sugar to do it. Most people know that too much sugar is not good for you. However, how much is too much? The average American consumes about 17 teaspoons of sugar a day. The main sources of our sugar come not only from sugar-sweetened beverages, candy, and baked goods, but also from savory foods like breads, tomato sauce, even protein bars. Food impacts everything, from our daily energy to lifestyle diseases to infertility issues. The sugar in our foods, which is so prevalent in our modern diet, acts like a drug and wreaks havoc on our health. Eating sugar releases opioids and dopamine in our bodies, activating the reward center of our brain. It's this process that's linked to addictive behavior. As you repeat the behavior more and more, your brain adjusts. You increasingly need more and more sugar for that reward or high. Registered dietitian Cassie Bjork shares that every time we eat sweets, we are reinforcing those neural pathways, causing the brain to become increasingly hardwired to crave sugar, building up a tolerance like any other drug. Studies show that when offered both sugar and cocaine, mice will work 8 times harder to get the sugar. In our current culture, processed food is the norm. This food has been engineered to light up those reward centers in our brain and make us want more. Hidden or added sugars are the underpinning of most processed foods, and almost 70% of the American diet is made up of processed foods. It's no wonder that a third of the U.S. adult population is obese, not just overweight. And unfortunately, obesity is trending toward 50% of the adult population by 2030. The problem is we aren't meant to enjoy sugar in concentrated amounts that we find in processed foods. Some of the scary side effects of sugar include obesity, type 2 diabetes, tooth decay, heart disease, inflammation, premature aging, fatty liver disease, poor memory, weak bones, kidney stones, depression, acne, and belly fat. Did you know there are more than 200 types of added sugars in processed foods and beverages? Learn the names for these sneaky sugars and start reading the nutrition labels. Especially look out for the grams of sugar, keeping in mind that the recommendation from the World Health Organization is no more than 25 grams for women of sugar, which is equivalent of 6 teaspoons, and 36 grams for men, equivalent to 9 teaspoons per day. Some people get confused when it comes to fruit and sugar. In nature, sugar is found in fruits that are surrounded by fiber. God put the antidote for the sugar, the fiber, with the fruit. And although vegetables would be recommended over fruit, it's important that we take time to enjoy fruit, nature's candy, and make it a part of a healthy lifestyle. There is hope. You can get started on a path to better nutrition today. First and foremost is to be mindful of what you're eating. Remember, there's other ways than eating sugar to give you the long-lasting energy that you desire. Eating healthy, getting enough sleep, staying hydrated, and making exercise part of your daily routine are great places to start. Advocate Aurora Health recommends these tips to help manage your sugar consumption. Number 1, eat a healthy diet. Include more vegetables, fruit, adequate protein, nuts, whole grains each day. When you eat these foods, it'll level out your blood sugar and decrease your cravings for sugar. Number 2, avoid keeping sugary processed foods in the house. Out of sight, out of mind, right? Have fruit available as a sweet treat instead. And number 3, choose healthier alternatives like monk fruit or honey for sweeteners. And 4, change the way you consume sugar. Don't drink your sugar in calories. Eliminate soda and juices and drink water instead. It's time to overcome our dependence on sugar once and for all. With mindfulness and the right attitude, you can make changes and enjoy a lifetime of optimal health and vitality. The journey towards health begins on the path of self-love, and thank you for letting me cheer you on. So grateful you could join me. God bless.